disguised as Nelvin de June, and he came up through the door. And when he got through the trapdoor on top of the wall, I'll go ahead and read this again. The unconscious form of Larch, bound with rope, lies at the feet of a man dressed in the black and gray robes of an acolyte of Talos, wreathed in swirling winds. If Larch wasn't secured to the top of the wall by an iron stake, it is likely that the whirlwind would have easily blown him from the wall. Between you and this odd scene are 4 burly humans, 2 wearing City Watch uniforms, but all similarly armed and armored. All of these sinister people have features similar to those of Benessy, the seamstress. As your group arrives atop the wall, the man within the whirlwind points at you. Talos demands that you kill the intruders who stand in the way of your vengeance. Break their bodies and give them to the storm. So, at this point, we are going to go into initiative, and everybody else is on the first floor or on that. They're attempting to get into onto the scene there.
Thongrim, what's your dex?
What's my what?
Your dexterity.
I think y'all can just decide which one y'all want to go first if you're tied.
Alright.
It's a 2. Or 14, whichever way you want to go.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, actually we're even. So do you want to go before me or after me?
I can go after, that's fine.
Okay. And when you sent the message out, Adam, about where we were and something about climbing the side of a building, what is it going to take to go from where we are to up to this other?
The walls, it's about 20 feet. So if you look at the top of the map there, you guys have climbed the stairs and you're about, say 8 to 10 feet, maybe 8 feet to climb up. So it's going to be, let's say 10 feet to climb up the ladder.
It's a ladder, though. It's not like...
that's what I envisioned it being.
And so then there's no visibility from down to... Right?
No,
okay.
No, not right now. All you would have heard that coming down, and if Corin yells anything at y'all, that's what your characters would know as of this point.
Now, I came up through that hatch. Is the hatch closed again?
I'd say no.
I'd say I definitely would not have closed it. So
no, I don't.
They might have heard all the yelling.
Yeah, that's what he was saying, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
we all heard that. Okay, got it.
And I was wrong. Tonight's episode's 54 minutes. I was looking at season 7, not season 8.
Okay.
Just to note, Corin, I believe you're still inspired.
Still what? Oh, inspired, yeah.
Did we open...
I still have Mage Hand going, and I still have Friends going, too.
Right. Friends was just past. Cast. Did we open the cages that the guys are in?
We put them in there.
I know we put them in there, but they'd come around beforehand, and they aren't our enemy, right?
No, but they are locked in there.
Do we want to throw them into the initiative?
I don't, personally, but if y'all want to.
Okay.
Okay, so, Corin, you see this in front of you. You see this guy, the Acolyte of Talos. He's wrapped inside of this whirlwind. And he's sitting there lording over this unconscious body of Larch. And they are in the middle of this this, what's the word I'm looking for? This ceremony, this ritual. What do you do?
Okay, just real fast so I can clarify a few things. I have a plan. I'm on top of a tower. Is there any kind of roof above me? Or is it like just an open?
No, this
top
is an
tower?
open air. So if you think about it on the southern side, the way that I've envisioned this on the southern side of the wall here, southern side of the map, that is interior Momaster. This is the exterior facing away. This is probably west and east. So from there, you may have some, parapet or a little short wall. It's not going to be just like flat and where you would go.
Some embattlements.
Yeah, embattlements. There you go. Thank you. So you have some embattlements there, but it is from there straight down to the ground. And then you have the wall that extends both ways, so that as wraps around to the north and to the south here. So people can see you up there. There is quite a commotion. I mean, obviously there's, this magical wind going on, and people can see, if you're from around the town, that there is something happening up there. So it is not a secret at this point.
Okay, and I am I'm disguised as the leader of the cloaks,
Not the leader,
or a
yes.
leader, not like
Yeah.
not the grandmaster, but I'm a
Yeah,
upper ranking.
Yeah, you're not
the
not not the Grand Poobah, but you're a senior member. That, if I recall Melvin's description correctly.
I'm trying to make sure it was the cloaks, not one of the other two.
Yeah. The Brotherhood of the Cloaks. Yes. Yeah.
Quick.
Okay.
So these aren't barriers then. This is just because you were drawing a circle.
That is correct.
So this is free motion left and right then.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you get knocked off, there will be issues there.
Falling damage.
Yes, falling damage
How high?
and about 20. Well, how high of a battlement do you think it would be? I'm assuming 3 feet, 3.5, maybe 4 feet. So you're going to fall 24 feet or so.
Okay.
If we're on these little ramparts to the left and right, do we have line of sight?
You're a little robotic on me, but yes, I would say you would have line of sight. Am I the one who's at on the?
No, you're fine to me.
Okay, can you try changing the server again, seeing if that
That's
helps
what
him?
I'm looking.
No, you just broke up that one time.
Okay, we think it was you that was breaking up.
That's fine. So do I have line of sight if I'm on the left or the right here on those ramps?
Yes, I would say yes. Yeah. So these lines that are here, right here, and right here are not there.
Okay.
I don't know how to erase that, but assume that it is like one oblong shape. And the only way down is going to be through this trapdoor. Okay? So, Corin, unleash your plan.
Okay, I'm checking concentration real fast. I didn't think about that, but all right. I am just going to look at the nearest guard who's coming at, or all, let's say this guy right here in particular. I'm looking at all of them, but him in particular. I'm just going to basically this is an illegal gathering. The Brotherhood of the Cloak is on their way. And as I say that, I'm going to cast dancing lights above me, 120 feet, and I'm going to make it look like kind of like a giant red arrow. So if you look at it, let me drag some over. If you look at it from the side, it would look kind of like that. 3 in a row, and then 1 below, kind of pointing down at me.
I got you.
And I want the whole thing to kind of just point that, move down a little bit and then go back up and move, like a quest indicator. It's pointing down to right where we're at.
Yes.
So,
okay. All right. So
as I'm saying that, the lights come up, the 120 feet up, and like my comrades are on their way. Surrender now, and we might have mercy on you.
I got you. So are you intending to do this as an intimidation?
Yes, unfortunately, friends won't be active anymore because Dancing Lights gets rid of it. I think Dancing Lights is concentration.
Is Dancing Lights as a concentration? I thought it was a cantrip.
It's a cantrip that requires concentration. So is friends. So yeah, so I'm losing friends for the Dancing Lights. I think that's gonna be more effective than the friends. So yeah, we're gonna go with intimidation.
Okay. All right. So you go ahead and do that. All right. You can see that you're pointing. Were you pointing at that the knight here?
Just basically point. I'm just looking at him in particular, but kind of focusing on him as I look to all of them. But I'm looking at him, and I'm assuming he's the closest to him.
Yeah. All right. So you have two of them who have, they kind of get a little nervous. Hey, all right, thanks. That'll work. They're a little nervous seeing these lights appear above them, like, oh, we've been found out. But the gentleman wrapped in the whirlwind shouts out, "Ignore them! Focus on the task at hand! Our sacrifice must be made to Lord Talos!" And he goes back to continuing his ritual while the other, we're going to say, this guy and this guy are a little unnerved, so they'll have disadvantage on their next attack.
And are they all wearing just swords and shields?
Yeah, they are all similarly. I can't say that word. They all have the same stuff, basically. They look very similar to Benessy, as almost if they are. You would be able to tell just from your passive that they could be siblings.
Okay, so since that was my action, as my bonus action, I'm just going to move Mage Hand. This is going to be my Mage Hand for the time being, out to there. Apparently, I'm Robot-y.
Okay, no, okay, so that one's your Mage Hand. Do you need me to drop a token or something on there?
You're Robot-y too. Hold on.
Is that everybody hearing that?
No.
I've been hearing it for a bit. It comes and goes.
Game of Thrones is killing everything.
Test.
I hear you.
What about now?
I hear you.
I just changed servers. Okay, so that dancing light is actually my Mage Hand for the time being. And I am just going to just kind of, I've got my rapier out, yelling, looking behind me like, "Hey guys, get up here."
All right, see if you can control that. Ping, ping, ping.
I hear you.
Test.
Test. I'm back.
Okay, so Corin, can you control that hand? All right.
So it's right there. And I am done.
Okay, and what was that hand doing again? I'm sorry.
It just moved it out to 20 feet, and it's just hovering there, invisible.
Gotcha. All right, so this guy is going to rush forward, and he's like, "Lord Proskler, as you bid." He swipes out and crits.
That hurt.
I am clicking the attack, and it is not doing anything.
I don't see a damage thing.
It's reluctant to kill him.
I see that. All right, so it's 1d8 plus 2 times 2, right? So 2d8.
That's 2d8 plus 2. I don't see a damage thing to roll on that.
It's because I'm trying to whisper it.
So I will go ahead and uncanny dodge that down to 6.
Okay. Alrighty, so he has rushed forward, and he has taken a swipe at you. You managed to avoid the worst of it. But his brethren here, he's going to move. He sees that he's still a little uncertain. But knowing what he's been commanded to do, he's going to walk up to, let me see, that's 1, what is his movement? 10, 15. All right. He's going to try to get up behind you. And even though flanking would give him advantage, he had disadvantage, so this is going to be a regular thing. He's going to, as he's running around you, he's still attempting, he's doing the best he can. So he's attacking on his off foot.
That's a hit.
But still hits. And manages to just, man, he does some significant damage to you. Raziel, you are up.
All right. Hearing Corin say, guys, get up here, I will mosey my way up the ladder. That's 5, 10 more to get up the ladder, 20. I will see the enemies gaining up on them, and I will attempt to fairy fire in a cube in front of me, hitting, I think, these 3.
Okay.
So that is a dex saving throw.
All right, and that's a 20-foot cube, right?
Correct.
All right, the one closest to you, dex saving throw.
Say they used all their good rolls on me. They better have some low ones.
The one furthest away, 18. All failed. So, pink is going to be fairy fire.
With my bonus action, I will do a little, I can't do healing word. With my bonus action, I will shout out to Thongrum and say, light him up, boy! And then I will move kind of around the bend here for 10 feet.
Okay. So within the whirlwind, he turns his attention towards the Larch who's on the ground, and you hear him, Lord Talos, please, we sacrifice this body to your honor, so that we may have your will be done here. And he's raising his hands up in the air, yelling towards the god of the storms, and just he's focusing all of his attention on this ritual. And you see that as he's rising, waving his hands out there, you catch a glimpse of these daggers, or they appear to be ceremonial daggers in his hands. Eldon, to you, and Thongrum, you are on deck.
Okay, so I can't see up there.
No, at best you would see the embattlements right here. You would see that, but you can't really see much of anything else through the trapdoor.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what, and we have to climb. What's the speed for climbing the ladder?
It's just the same. I don't think that's difficult terrain.
Okay. been a while since we've done this. So,
I need to roll 2 concentration checks.
Yes.
And Dancing Lights is gone. Actually, no, yeah, Dancing Lights is gone. I'm not going to bother with inspiration on that.
All right. And so Fairy Fire, the attacks against these people have advantage, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
okay. I know what I'm going to do. I just need to make sure I do it in the right order. And is Corn, are you right by the trap door?
Yeah, I mean, the tile next to it, yes.
Okay. Sure. Again. All right. So, what is it? If I move, this is wrong focus. That's 5, 10, and then is it? What is it?
10 feet up. So the next 2 moves will take you to the top there. So you would be this would be 20 feet to move you to here.
Okay. So, and I would be within reach of that guy there.
Yes.
Oh, this is fun. I'm gonna go up, touch Corin with, where'd it go? This at. Okay, I can do this one. I apologize.
Dancing Lights was a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that doesn't make it. So do that. And I'm choosing Constitution, Bear's Endurance.
Okay.
On Corin. So Corin gets 2d6. Do I roll that or does he roll that?
I would assume that you would roll that.
Okay. So you get 9 temporary hit points.
That's good.
And concentration, and bonuses to
Concentration.
advantage on Constitution checks, which would be your concentration if you needed to do that, but a little late on that.
I can always cast it again.
And then I need to get out of the way of the ladder. So how far is the drop?
20.
I'm up 5 feet.
Okay, you're standing on the ladder.
Right. I'm touching him, and then I want to get out of the way of the ladder. I want to end up basically at the bottom of the ladder.
All right, 1 second. So you would be falling roughly 5 feet. So you're going to take 1d6 for every 10 feet that you fall. So you have not, I don't think you have fallen 10 feet.
Okay. So I can drop off of the ladder at that point.
Yeah, I would say you're okay.
So there is a...
Okay. And that would be my move, and then...
So you're going to move to the top of the stairs where you are?
Yeah, so I'm out of the way of other people who need to get up the ladder.
Okay, I got you. I'm with you.
If that's within my move ability.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
All right, so you touched him. You used that. This is what level spell is that? Are you going to use your bonus check to try to hide that casting?
What do you?
Don't hide it. We want people to find
no,
this.
no. I'm just We're in fight mode. I don't care who sees it.
Okay. All right. But that was a cantrip, right?
That's a level 2 spell.
Level 2. Okay. Got it. Very good. Thongrim, you were up, buddy.
All right. One. And then how many do I lose climbing?
2. So that's 3 squares.
I will move here and rage. And I want to attempt this is Sparta on the guy to my north.
Okay.
Over the edge. Can I do that?
That would be a shove action, right?
Yes.
So that would be a strength versus his strength, I believe. Or
it's
athletics versus...
His athletics versus his acrobatics or athletics, whichever is one.
Yes. Okay, so let's give it a shot.
Way to use that advantage.
Well, yeah. Okay, so explain to us what happens here.
I'm going to run up the ladder and see bloodied Corin and get all angry that I was slow to react. And then I'm going to basically turn to this guy and say, "Leave my friends alone!" And just boot kick him right in the chest, which I guess causes him to stumble backwards and then disappear into the nothingness, I guess.
All right, so
I don't know how far up we are, so I guess in theory he could land, regain himself, run around the tower, and come back.
So he's going to fall about 24 feet. So he's falling 24 feet. He's going to take 6 damage. And he's going to land here, which I'm assuming he's going to land prone.
And outside the walls.
Yep.
Which have no doors.
Correct. So he's got to figure out a way to scale this thing in order to get back.
4 days from now, this guy's going to pop back in. Gotcha! No.
So
then I will move 1 down as my last piece.
Okay. So the whirlwind is kind of around this tower here. So he might be able to go down here and try to climb the wall, but he's going to be out of commission for a good while. All right. So
I will use my bonus free action or whatever to yell at pink red guy to my left. Just kind of make noise at him and wave my arms to try and, I guess, attract attention.
I would say, are we back? No, well, you guys ran directly from the party, so you don't necessarily have your Minotaur helmet on. But but yeah, either way, I would say you've gotten his attention.
That's it.
All right. So this guy, seeing you just boot kick his brother off of the tower, is just he comes running up and attempts to just wail at you. Again, he's going to have disadvantage on this attack. But so he's going to have just an attack against you. But he takes his sword and just tries to wallop you right across the shoulder blades, and he hits with a 15. And he's just devastated by his miss, and he's just, "You kicked my brother!" takes that off and brings us to the next night. Siona, you are up on deck. This guy moves forward and attempts, let's see, that's 5, 10, and it's going to stand. How did we rule this in the past? Can he shut the trapdoor? Is that his action, or is that a bonus action?
I think it was, unless it takes extra effort to close, you got one free interaction with the round.
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so he's going to come down. He's going to throw this. He's going to stand on top of this and turn around and attempt to stab Corin. Let's see what happens.
Oh, he misses.
He stabs at apparently thin air. But he's standing on top of the trap door at this point. It slams shut, and so both Eldon and Siona are like, the hell? Siona, you're up.
Okay.
And Corin, you're on deck.
Okay, well, I'm going to go to underneath it, I guess, and start climbing up the ladder.
Okay. So that'd be 5, 10, I think. 5, 10. So 20 feet with, so 20 feet of your movement, you're right there at the trapdoor.
Is the trapdoor closed?
Yes, and he is standing on top of it. This guy right here, he's standing on top of the trapdoor.
I guess I try to shove it. Well, how thick is it? Can I tell? Did I see how heavy of a thick door it was? Or trapdoor it was? Thick door.
A thick door. I mean, what do you say? 2x4? I mean, it's.
I just mean, would I know whether I could shove my sword through it or not?
I don't know if you could shove your sword through it.
Okay,
No, I mean,
I'll just try to open it from below with pushing all my weight.
Okay, so give us a strength check. Or athletics, I'm sorry. Okay. So let's assume this guy is, he's wearing, it looks like he's wearing leather armor. He has a shield on him. He's got this. He probably weighs $150, maybe $175. You're sitting there and you just shove at it with a 26 skill check. I mean, you're able to deadlift what, 400 pounds anyway?
Something like that?
Something like that. So what do you say is going to happen to this guy if you just use all your weight and just boom, just flip that door open?
Does he land prone?
Well, how much strength do you think is going to happen? Because
I don't know.
I'm thinking you've got a good chance of maybe. Do you think you have enough to flip him over the embattlements?
Sounds like a deck save.
Yes.
Okay. So that said,
I saw this the other day when that squirrel tried to get on the bird feeder. Did you guys see that video? And then boing.
No, but I feel like I need to now.
Yeah, I know. All right, so we're going to say a dex save, and this guy's going to need to, say, what, does a 15 sound reasonable, or maybe a 13? What's a good check that we need to hit against?
Surprise us.
Surprise us. I'm going to go, you know what? We're going to have to beat what I just rolled.
Against her strength.
Okay, sure. That's even better. Let's go with that. No, he does not save against anything that I've rolled. As a matter of fact, what had happened is as he was turning around to fight at the air, because he stabbed right through Corin's legs, he kind of stepped back, and it just so happened you pushed all your might as he was kind of leaning backwards, and he ends up just tripping back over the wall, and he ends up falling again the 24 feet. Let's see what this is.
That's called raising the roof.
Taking 7 damage as he falls, and he too is now prone. All right, so you've got. I think you've got another.
Since the door's open now, I could come.
Yes.
Yes, I could come all the way up in the room.
Yeah, so I think that would have been your action, though, to force that thing open.
Yeah.
But you have another...
And you said that was 20?
Yeah, so I think you've got another 10 feet.
I'll just go right there then.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, no bonus actions or anything?
Nah.
Okay. Corin, you are up. You have seen 2 people be flung off the walls here, and most of your party is now back up on the wall here. What do you do?
All right. Well, I'll say I warned you guys, so mercy's off the table. I'm going to draw my rapier and stab at actually this guy, the guy to the right.
Okay.
Find my freaking character sheet. Ooh, and I hit him right in the chest.
Did. You got him. You have hit him.
So that is 16 damage.
He is significantly hurting, and you're talking about this guy right here, yes?
Yes. And so then, let me see if this is.
He's definitely bloodied, but still up. Blood is pouring out from that just puncture wound in his leather armor.
All right, so then I'm going to just pull my dagger out and also stab at him. Which also hits.
That is also a hit.
That's just really for 2 damage. Go +1 die. So, yes, 2 more damage.
Okay, just 2.
Just 2. I don't get my dex bonus on offhand attacks.
All right, so he is hurting. Anything else?
No, that was all my stuff I can do, so I'm done.
All right. So this guy, having just witnessed 2 of his brothers falling off the wall to a somewhat less than satisfying thud, decides to try to take his anger out on on Thongrim, and so he has advantage on this tag on this. And 17 is a
tie. So yes,
that's a hit.
Cutting words. Cha-cha-cha. Pocket sand.
Damn it! What is this? And he's like, I could have swore I hit you. So he can't disengage. So he's gonna stay where he is. And the other brother uses is it half movement to stand up or just five to stand up? Half. Okay. So half. He's got that. So 15. That's 20, 25, 30, and he doesn't have line of sight on anybody, so he's going to ready an action. If anybody gets in his line of sight, he's going to fire an arrow at them. Raziel, you are up.
Question for the DM.
Shoot.
If one were to be in the space I am standing in now, would you say that is more off or more on?
I'm going to say it's still like a 5-foot square, so you're probably still on unless you decide to say, hey, I am off. So you're going to control that square, but I'd still say you are on the wall unless you tell me otherwise.
Okay, I'm going to try something.
That's 15, 20, 25. Going for billiards.
Seeing a big smile comes across Raziel's face as he sees what his friends are doing. and he decides to join in. And he pulls out the horn, and he pulls out a shot of Eldritch Blast at the one in between Siona.
Okay. And you have advantage, so that is a hit.
So just 9. But then he smiles, realizing he took the correct Eldritch invocation, and his force damage pushes him back.
How many feet?
10 feet.
10 feet. So that would put him here. Because I'm assuming that's what you're gunning for.
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna give him a dex save on this one. We'll say that it was 13 when I was doing the first time, because you didn't have a strength check on that one. So he manages to not. He hits the embattlement with this at just as he hits it. His back kind of bends over it, and he's like, "I got this," and he's scrambling to kind of get his fingers over the lip. The weight of his armor and everything just slowly drags him down over the wall. For 7 damage.
Oh, you know what? That's actually fair. I probably would have gotten an opportunity attack from him. Retro speaking. Because I think I got out of his personal space.
But would you have needed to go that far?
I guess I could have gone around Thongrum. DM's call.
Yeah, I mean, you moved here. I mean, if you would have stopped here, I think you would have been fine. But, I think it is... I think you did make that move.
Yeah, because I needed to get in ranged, like 10 feet. I needed to not be an attack with disadvantage, so I had to shoot at range. So yeah, I would have taken it.
Then the problem is I think you still miss.
Why?
I know if you have any other... If you're using a bow and there's anybody within 5 feet of you, you have disadvantage. I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works like that for spells.
It does not.
Okay, then you're fine.
I wouldn't think so.
Or you could move down one. I mean, and he'd have been out of range. It would have been the right angle and out of range. So. Okay.
All right, so he attacks with a 17, which
he hits.
All right. So 4.
Okie dokie.
But I think that was a favorable exchange for you.
It was. And seeing the guy next to me, I'll
Yeah.
just smile and wave and go, "Hi!" and then point my pinky finger at him and shoot another Eldritch at him.
All right. That is a hit.
Well, it's up close though, so it cancels out. So it's 13.
Do you have an
Well, Fairy Fire
inspiration?
gives him... Fairy Fire is advantage, though.
Unfortunately, if I do a range spell attack, it's like shooting it.
Okay. So then, yes, 13 is a miss. All right.
Is there one advantage and one disadvantage situation, or is it just disadvantage?
No, it was no. An 18 is still it because you have neither advantage nor disadvantage. The advantage cancels out.
They were canceled.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, so
I'm
it's
an
still an
idiot. Yeah, I
18.
can't read.
Yeah, so that is still a hit. That is a hit.
And I'll keep him where he is. I won't push him back.
Oh, come on.
All right, so what's the damage on that?
Technically, you could push him back. It'd probably just be a higher DC a higher DC because there's less surface area that he could fall off of. But 10 feet could technically knock him off, I guess.
Well, let's see what happens first. So you dealt 13 force damage to him, which is more than enough to either incapacitate or take him down completely. But tell us what you have done to this poor young gentleman.
Oh, I'll just 5-finger death eldritch punch him right in the chest.
And so he just crumples down to the ground, just and just deadened. Is that correct?
Works for me. I think I'm done.
All right. The bard came and kicked some names and took some ass.
You.
And I'm fresh out of ass.
So, this guy is looking around. Where the hell did my stuff go? Noticing that all of his knights have either been knocked off the wall or dispatched, he takes a moment to curse directly at you all and focuses once again, casting looking like he is praying to his Lord Talos to bless these weapons, and he starts looking down towards the prone Larch on the ground. And he's continuing his ritual. Eldon, you are up.
And I just hear a commotion up there. The door's open again?
Yes, they were open quite forcefully.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to 1, 2, 3. That's 15 to get to the top and poke my head up.
Yes.
I'm going to start laughing. A lot of commotion for not many people up here, except for us. And shoot, now I don't even know. How's Corn looking? Still bloodied?
I mean, given after you haven't undone your concentration, so I'm at.
No, I'm still concentrating.
So I'm fine as long as you concentrate.
Okay. I'm not sure what all the commotion's about up here, guys, but I feel like you guys need a little, we'll do some aid to just make sure that everybody's bolstered. I think I'll do that. And we'll give that to Corin, Raz, and heck, why not myself?
No time to be greedy.
Because sorry, Siona and Thongrim, you guys, your hit points are up pretty high at this point, right?
I'm good.
I haven't taken any damage yet.
No, I'm not talking about damage. Just overall, you guys have pretty high.
46? Is that high?
46?
I don't have any frame of reference.
Oh.
For this group, it's not low.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm sitting on a robust 63 right now.
Oh, okay. I'll do I'll do Siona, Raz, and Corin, and you all get 10 hit points, and for the next 8 hours, permanent hit points. I just casted that at level 3.
Nice.
All right.
10 hit points for 8 hours, right?
Yeah. I cast that at level 3 is what I said. So there we go.
Yes, and for what it's worth, you would have been noticed casting that.
I'm on the outside of the wall?
Yes, so somebody noticed you casting that.
Oh, okay. Let's see, move, spell. That's it. I'm going to stand right here and whistle.
Okay.
For my bonus action.
Thongrim, you are up.
Alright, so we got who's up on the where we are still. Everyone north of me is off the wall.
Yeah.
And we got an unconscious guy below us and one grand wizard and a hand altar.
It's my mage hand. You can't see it.
Oh, okay. But then we just got one bad guy and an unconscious dude.
Well, technically, there are 3 bad dudes down on the wall, and that guy is not unconscious. This guy's dead. This is the guy that you guys are looking for, and he's unconscious. And this guy is wreathed in a whirlwind.
All right. All right. And I will take a swing at Captain Whirlwind.
Okay. And swing as you might, you are unable to get through the whirlwind. It seems to have just, pushed your attack to the side, as the winds are gusting past him.
Guess I could have used my inspiration, but I didn't think about that. All right. Well, that does me for me.
All right, so this guy, 5, 10. Let's see, which way does he go? He can't climb the wall there. So he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, so he's moved back 20 feet from the wall, and he's going to realize that no matter how far that he gets back there, he still can't see the gnome. So he's going to use, let's see, that's 5. He can't see anybody directly from where he is. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then he's going to use his dash to come back here and attempt to scale the wall. Let's see, that was he's on the wall, but he can't really do anything else. So Siona, you are up.
Sorry, I'm thinking. Okay, I'm just gonna move into range with him and hit him with my axe.
Okay.
If I can remember which button to click. Here we go.
It's been a month since we've done any battle. So once again, you are attempting to get at it, and the winds manage to deflect every blow that you try to get to.
Oh, the winds, huh?
Yes, the winds.
Are they only in the 5
that's
feet
only
around his person?
Yeah, it's only directly on him. It's as if he's being protected.
He has a windshield.
Yes.
Okay, well that didn't work, and I noticed it didn't work, so I... Can I shove him? Or grab him? Maybe I'll grapple him. Can I try to grab him?
Yeah, you know
Yes,
what?
you can
I would
replace
say-
any attack can be replaced with a grapple or shove.
I would say yes. You can definitely try to do that. I will say it's probably going to be a disadvantage, but yeah, I mean, let's.
Is that strength, or is it... What do I do?
Athletics.
Yeah, it'd be an athletics check. So even then, that would be against his dexterity. Okay, so we're going to say that yes, you were able to reach in and grasp him. What were you attempting to do?
I don't... Can I move with him? Or would that be part of an act? I get confused. Would that be part of my movement, or is that part of an action if I attempt to move somebody else?
No, I think you can move him because we've done that in the past. But you've taken how much? You've done 15 feet of movement to get down there because you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you.
I just want to see if I can pull him out of the wind. If the wind is in the space, or if the wind's attached to him.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you can drag him, and I think that was that. How did we do that when Thongrim has moved people around? Was it a half movement?
It is.
Okay.
Like, even if it's just 5, I just want to see if I can pull him out.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and try to move him.
So just another athletics?
No, you can try to move him. He's already grappled, so you can move. You've got 15 feet of movement left, so you've got like 5. You can move 1 square basically.
Oh, I just want to move back with him in my arms to see.
Okay, so you're able to drag him here, but you do notice that the wind comes with him.
This must be a whisper. The wind does come with him?
Yes.
Okay.
It's kind of buffeting against your arms too as you're dragging him, but it's carried along with him, and you see. I mean, he's looking at you like you are ruining everything.
Well, I'm just going to hold on to him.
Okay, Corin, you're up.
All right. Well, seeing the attacks not have any effect, I am going to cast Hideous Laughter at him and insert bad pun here. Something about being blown away by the awesomeness of this joke. It's a DC 13 Wisdom.
Okay, so is this considered an attack?
No, it's a saving throw.
Gotcha. I'm just, like I said, just making sure.
I know, that's why I'm using this one.
All right. Oh yeah, he missed it by a mile. All right, so he is now prone. Okay.
Okay, and so he is prone and laughing and grappled.
Yes.
I want to, if I can, move in with the mage hand and grab one of his ceremonial daggers out of his hand.
Okay. Okay, so you would have beaten his strength, his athletics check. So you have wrested a ceremonial dagger from his hands.
Okay, and then I will use the remaining and move that back to there. And I am done.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so the one brother has come, he has scrambled around the wall, and he has managed to scale the wall outside of the winded area here, and is standing on top of the parrot. Wait, why is he moved the last time, right? Why is he still... No, he was prone. He was prone. So that's where he was. He was right here. So prone, 15, 20, 25, and he is halfway up the wall. Sorry, I had to talk that one out. This guy, he is not prone. 15, 10. That's 20 feet up the wall. 24, that's 25, so 30 feet. Okay, all right, here we are. So 30 feet gets him to the top of the wall. So he's climbed up this way, and he's like, that's the last time you'll do that to me. And he takes, lines up a shot and attempts to shoot an arrow at Thongrum for 14, which is a miss. Raziel, you were up.
So apparently my drawings were on the top.
I see that.
There we go.
So that guy's the only one above us?
Yes.
And Mr. Wizard, he's on the floor laughing, incapacitated. Are his winds still protecting?
Yes.
Okay. I will take a shot at.
All right, that is a miss. Also a miss. Two bolts just kind of fling right by his arms. Okay, any bonus actions?
No. And I will stay right there. Actually, I will give inspiration to...
To whom?
Seal.
Okay.
What?
And
you have inspiration.
Awesome.
All right, so this guy's laughing on the ground. What does he do? He can't do anything except
He
try
gets to make a wisdom throw.
That's about all he can do. And he succeeded. All right, so that has ended. And 1 second. Okay. I think that is his turn. Eldon. Thongrim, you're on deck.
Okay, seeing what's the difficulty in dealing with this wizard, supposedly. Is that right? Or cultist or wizard? I'm going to look over Corin. Looks like you're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Because I'm going to give up the concentration on the enhance and move. Oh, I'm going to need some protection, guys. And then I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians at level 3. This one I'm sure everybody in the world is going to know was cast. Then let's see, it's 15 feet, right?
Think so, yeah.
Yep.
So there's my 15 feet. I think. So let me look. Do I want to go here? Yeah, great. Move towards the guys that are going to be attacking. Got it. Okay. So yeah, to there. And then both of these guys need to save Wisdom saving throw DC 14.
Okay. The knight fails it.
And takes 16 damage.
All right, the other guy fails it as well.
So they both take 16 radiant damage. I have protected everybody in my party and this dude lying on the floor.
Okay, so tell us what happens to the knight.
As I move over, there's a swarm of light, celestial light, that just consumes him, and he glows for a moment as he burns from the inside.
That sounds painful. All right, what else?
I have to stay. I'm staying put there. That was my cast. I don't have any bonus actions I can do when I'm casting a spell like that, so that's it.
Okay, Thongrim, you are up, and then we've got one of the knights, and then Siona.
Cool. I was trying to see something real quick. Googling around to see if there's like a pinning or something that you can do to a prone opponent. But I can't seem to find anything.
I'm not sure if there is a pinning. I think that's just you can continue to grapple him, I think. Right? right?
All right, I'm gonna move. I'm basically gonna sit on this guy, and I'll just count that as a grapple. And so he'll have 2 grapples on him, I guess. And then while I'm sitting on him, I'm just gonna smash. I'm gonna just sit and swing downwards at him twice. So I sit on his legs while Siona's grappling his torso, and then while I'm sitting on his legs, I'm just going to pull my axe out and slam it down twice onto his chest.
Okay. Go ahead and...
Double grapple. I don't really know how that works.
Well, a grapple would be... That would be one.
I guess it's a I guess I'm sort of grappling. I guess I can single grapple, but I'm basically just going to try and like crisscross applesauce around his legs, I guess.
Yeah, so I think this would be one. That would be one of your actions to do that, and then the other one is to turn around and attempt to smash him. So give us that. So
wait, hold on. I have advantage because I'm angry, and it's a strength saving throw, right?
You are raging, and it is a strength ability. I'm not sure where the advantage comes in because I've
advantage at strength checks and strength saving throws. Yeah. So that should be it.
This is a strength check.
20, and if that doesn't do it, I'll roll 1d6.
Okay. Given all of the factors that we've got going here, I'm going to allow this one. So lay it on with us. What's the damage?
That's just me crisscross applesaucing his legs.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right. Okay, sorry. Let me check. Yeah, so sure, he's already grappled. Right. So that would be a failure. You are not flanking him.
But I get an advantage because he's prone, right?
He is prone.
Yes, yeah. Okay. That is correct. Damn you and your rolls, man.
+2.
24.
And then I will do nothing. I will basically turtle shell, hoping nobody hits me. I don't know how I just got flung away.
I did because I had to get to the token.
That's okay. Yeah, so I'll do that, and then I'll just tie up his legs, and Sienna will basically double pin him down. So if he wants to get up, I guess he's got to fight off 2 grapples.
Yep.
No block issues. But that's what I said for my stand-up. Never mind.
All right. So
it's Monday already.
All right. So this guy scampers up the wall 30 feet. Boom. Comes up here. This was who flung him off the wall. That would have been Siona, who he would not have recognized. So he is going to turn around and fling a shot at Raz. He lines up his bow for 14
Miss.
and whizzes right by. Siona, you're up. Corin, you're on deck.
Are we trying to kill this guy? Are we trying to take him into custody? Anybody?
I don't know. I'm currently hitting him in the chest with an axe several times.
Okay, so I could just totally let go of him and start hitting him some more? Or...
You hit him without letting go.
Oh, I can?
Basically, right now, there's an overwhelming amount of stuff that is keeping
I'm just... I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I will hit him with my axe, then.
How does he
or
look?
attempt to.
Yay, green!
Yes, I see
What
green.
is that?
That's critical. This has gone so far off the rails.
What's
Okay,
that
I
mean,
smite
Grandpa?
him too? Only 15 when I hit him for like 17?
Your smite will also crit.
Oh. Hang on. I don't remember how to do that again.
It's Uncle Jemima's pure sour mash liquor.
How's he looking?
He's about to look like he's goo.
He's looking all right at the moment. He's not yet bloodied.
Yeah, beat the crap out of him then.
Apparently.
I guess I'll do... How bad does he look?
He aight.
I'm just doing first level. Hang on.
He is not bloodied.
Okay, I'll do a second level. Is that 8d8?
And that would be 68.
68.
$40 total, right?
What level did you cast that out? I'm reading 2d8 plus 1 per level.
Right, so it's 3D. So it's 3d8, but then because she
Crit.
critted, she gets to roll them all twice.
So it's 68 or something.
Oh, wow.
Paladin smites are crazy because they can take crits. And you can choose to smite after you know it's a crit or not.
So don't you just roll the 3 and then double it, or do you...
No, the rules are
He
you
told
roll
me that
twice.
that was a mat thing, or I thought that was the way too.
No, I
So
think
it
you
depends
have
on-
to roll them twice.
Yeah, that's the official rules. Doubling it just to make it go by faster.
So 40 damage?
Now he's bloodied.
Okay. That's what I thought.
And now you have a second attack.
And then I'm going to hit him again.
Okay.
I'll just hit him. It's just the damage. So 57?
He is barely holding on.
Is wind... Is
57 is total, not...
Oh yeah, has he been doing concentration checks or whatever he has to do for his wind?
He's good.
Okay.
He got a DC 20? He's good?
Yeah, he's good.
Jerk. I'm still, I guess, holding him in place. I don't know what else to do. That's it.
All right. Corin, you are up.
All right, well, seeing all the fun, I guess I'll mosey on up and stab the guy on the ground. Oh, look, a crit.
Oh my.
But that's only, let's see, 13 plus 17. That's 30 damage.
All right. Dear Lord. Okay. So, what did you what did you think you did to him?
I think I stabbed him in the neck.
All right. Well, then this is what happens. And let's see what happens here. So as the rapier, just pierces his throat, and blood kind of spurts out as he's able to eke out some words as these winds dissipate. You will feel the cold breath of my master soon enough. And as he is coughing out his last breath, the winds coalesce around him. And they dissipate from him and start to coalesce into a number of other solid forms, resembling red feathered hawks, each with 2 motes of red light burning within them. The acolyte, however, is dead, seemingly the life force coming from the wind around him. So all around you, several forms start taking place or taking shape. So, 1 second. So this spell dissipated from around him, and all these winds, and as his dying breath has unleashed all of this stuff that is about to appear. If I can get roll 20 to cooperate.
Okay, I was wondering, did I miss something?
He wasn't a very good acolyte.
It's more like D-Lo ground and less like Farouk.
Not that guy. So all around you, you see these other air elemental type creatures, these red hawks start circling around that have coalesced from the wind, and these gigantic hippogriffs on either side of the wall. And to the bottom part of the map, you see this gaseous form that emanates from the remaining portions of the wind. You find yourself surrounded by all of these creatures.
Do they seem hostile?
They all seem extremely happy to see you. I'll reread the description of the motes of red light burning from within their eyes with an undeniable loathing.
Loathing doesn't mean hostile.
Yeah, that's one way of taking it.
I loathe going to work. Doesn't mean I'm hostile at my job.
If the name of this episode isn't Angry Birds, I'm going to be disappointed.
It is now. Okay, so that said, I have a few more things that I need to add to the list here.
I thought this was going too easily.
Well, we did roll a bunch of crits, so it should have gone easy with the rolls we were getting, but
Okay, they're all going to go at the exact same time, too.
So as luck would have it, Corin is at the top of the round, so I can just sort this thing.
just keep me protected.
is now a.
Yes, I was about to mention. I think now might be a good time to maybe end this, if we want to have a shot at getting our streaming on. So yes, we will. Unless you guys have an issue with that, we will end here at the beginning of part 2 of our encounter. Any questions or thoughts?
No, I just think our first goal should be get back into the trapdoor.
Yes. Now, remember also why you are there.
For Thongram to carry some weird guy down the trapdoor with us.
All right. Well, we will call it here.